Hello everyone. Today we will discuss about the question 3 of homework 1. Now let's look at the question. The question said there's two kinds of signal. They can be transmitted with different probability. And when the 0 is transmitted, the receiver can receive 0 or 1. Also, for 1 is being transmitted, the receiver can receive 0 or 1 as well. So let's draw the diagram. That means it's like when 0 is transmitted, there's two kinds of signal can be received. One is 0 and the other one is 1. When signal 1 is transmitted, we have two kinds of signal can be received. That one is 0 and another signal can be received is 1. So let's look at the question 1. It says, find the probability of the data 0 is received. That means 0 data received. That means there's two kinds of situation. The first kind is the 0 transmitted and 0 received. And the second kind of 0 being received is the signal 1 being transmitted and the 0 signal being the received. Now we can write the equation based on these two diagrams. That is like, let us first clarify that, like, we will use T0 denoted as 0 transmit, and T1 means 1 is transmitted, and R0 means 0 is received, and the R1 means 1 is received. So, based on the question asked, we can get this equation. Because of the conditional probability, we can get this one. So the first part is for this one. The first part is for the first situation we draw above. And the second part is the second situation. That means R0 being received but is R1 transmitted, such that we can calculate those numbers together. When 0 signal being transmitted and when signal 0 being transmitted and receive 0 and the data 0 is received, the probability is 0.7, and the probability of signal 0 being transmitted is 0.6. Also, for the second part as well, we can have this equation and calculate the number together. We can know that the signal 0 being received, the probability of signal being received is 0.5. Okay, now let's look at the second question. The second question asking us, what's the error probability? The error probability means when probability 1 is received when 0 was transmitted. So like the first question as well. We can have this equation. P times T0 plus P 0 conditional under T1 and times the T1. Here that means the equation means when the 0 signal being transmitted, the R1 signal received. The second part means when the signal 1 transmit, but we receive the 0 data, the data 0. So based on this equation and look at the question above, we can get those numbers. 0.2 times 0.4. And calculate it together, we can get 0.26. So we can say the probability of error for this question is 0.26. Yeah, that's pretty much about this question.